Hi, this is Detlev of Wake News Radio, Wake News TV. While we are all curious, waiting for news on the Mars Rover project Curiosity, we've had a look at the first video which came out, which I have sort of analyzed in terms of a few issues here. And those pics were actually taken from VideoFromSpace, a YouTube channel only for education and non-profit purposes, obviously. And on this video, you can listen to an interview which Space.com has made exclusively with a scientist of NASA. And if you look at the pics here on the sky, you will find some interesting streaks, really. And I've marked them here in this video with arrows, with red arrows, and I've encircled them. And we'll discuss this during this video, what is to be found on this video. And I encourage you to listen and to look at this video of Space.com. And the mission scientist for the Mars Science Laboratory, Dr. John Grotzinger, talks exclusively to Space.com and explains what they are actually doing with the Mars Rover project. It's very interesting to listen to him. But you can also see in this pic here, in the background, in the sky, that you will find lots of streaks, which I have encircled again and put some arrows to mark those streaks. And please have a look at it. It's very interesting, I guess. He unfortunately doesn't comment on that. He's just talking about the experiments they are doing with the sand on Mars. And now on the next pic you see again another shot from the video. And you can clearly also see again in the sky some of those streaks and some, bottom floor of Mars. But well, let's concentrate here on the marks in the sky. And those streaks are again encircled and put an arrow, directing where I can see those streaks. And this is very interesting, and we'll discuss where they come from and what they are during this coming scenery. And the next pic actually shows us, again, from another source, Mars Rover with sky with lots of streaks on there, which are really putting me into a curious situation. The next one is actually concentrating on the streaks in the sky. And what are these streaks in the sky? You can clearly see them here, and they are encircled, and it's in an enlarged picture which I have concentrated here on the sky. For me, they clearly look like chemtrails. Now, that would be a sensation, wouldn't it? I mean, he's not really picking this up. I mean, if you look in the sky on Mars and see things like that, that's worthwhile reporting on, isn't it? So I'm very curious what they will answer to my questions, which I pose here during this video. In the next pics you can see again this nice red-brown colored floor of Mars, right? The scenery. Is it Mars? Oh no, those are pics from Nevada. Okay, I was wondering. But you can clearly see also on the left corner in the sky some streaks there. Wow. And if you have a closer look on those streaks, well, the quality of the next pic is not as good, but you can clearly see lots of streaks which are parallelly moving in the sky in Nevada, right? And the following pics are also showing some scenery from Nevada, which can easily be found on the internet, and you can see, wow, lots of streaks here again. And this is a desert area, right? So it doesn't rain very much there, I guess. And you clearly find streaks which are really looking like chemtrails. And you know, we all have reports from Nevada. They are chemtrailing there, heavily chemtrailing. And here are again pics which look like chemtrailing, don't they? And you find this wonderful red brownish color of of the scenery. I mean, on Mars you don't find any trees. I mean, I haven't seen them yet, but here you can see clearly the streaks again in Nevada, and the red brownish earth, right? Again, a few chemtrails, really, aren't they? I would say from Nevada. Well, this is a desert. Okay, so let's have a look at the next one here. Oh, we are on Mars again. Well, this looks like Mars, doesn't it? No, that's Nevada again. Wow. If you wouldn't know that, you would think you're in the middle of Mars. That's strange. No, but on Mars you wouldn't find any civilization, would you? Well, this is only in Nevada, obviously, where you can find some highways or streets or roads or what have you. But this nice reddish-brown color of the Earth, well, you know, and you find some rovers there as well. But no, those are jeeps, really, who are driving around in Nevada. And the next one is really showing that you find sand dunes as well in Nevada and on Mars, really. Yes, the scientist is actually explaining the sand dunes on Mars. And, you know, even the Jeep looks nice. Well, this is an advertising. Oh, okay, that was an advertising from Jeep. Okay, so the car should have been clean, right? So the Mars rover looks like an advertising as well. Very clean. Now here in this pic we can see a comparison between the skies on the video on the Mars rover Curiosity compared to some of the skies which you find in Nevada and the pics we've seen. You know, doesn't this look a little similar to you? Well, I think, yeah, I'm a little curious here now on this one. Here we see again Mars rover Curiosity. And Mars rover, where are you really? Are you on Mars? Then we've got a sensation. Chemtrails on Mars in the sky. Or are you in Nevada? Then we've got another sensation. A huge scam. Curiosity. Thanks for watching.
This is Wake News Radio with Detlev on UWS Community Radio and the International Community Radio Network.